El lucerito mañanero ilumina mis senderos. El lucerito mañanero ilumina mis senderos. Si me ven.
Your favorite chica, Frankie Red. Welcome to another episode of the Spotlight Show. Today, I am joined by two amazing people. These men right here, to my left and to my right, they are not only brothers and a duo and the creators of Efendee, the brand, but they are also their own individual brands. They are both businessmen in their own right with so many amazing ventures. And today, we're going to get to know both of them. Big shout out to everybody who's tuned in. If you were locked in, welcome to the Phoenix Mag. Make sure that you subscribe, and y'all make some noise for the one and only Efendee.
Yo.
F is for Frank, D is for Dom. Make some noise. Welcome to the Phoenix Hip Hop Roundtable. How do you guys feel?
Feel good. Thank you for having us.
Yes, I'm so excited.
Absolutely.
Listen, I love that our relationship always grows into what is the next interview, right? What is the next opportunity? What is the next project? So there's so much to celebrate here. We got these beautiful bottles in front of us. We gonna crack open these bottles and we're gonna take a shot and then we're gonna get popping with these questions. Yeah?
Oh, yeah. Sounds good.
All right, here we go. So I'm drinking Jameson whiskey. Y'all know my favorite go-to drink at BB Sundays. Shout out to BB Sundays is a whiskey ginger. So this is my baby right here. Ain't got no ginger, but we gonna still take the Jameson shot.
Yeah, I poured too.
What you got going on over there, Frank? What you drinking?
Vodka.
Got that Sky vodka going. What you drinking over there?
Hey, black lady.
Okay.
Johnny Walker, baby.
Jameson and Johnny went to the Sky and made a concoction. Ooh. All right, here we go. So cheers. You have to say one thing you want to cheers for.
Good times and good people.
Yes, Don.
Health and wealth.
Yes, I love that. Damn, that was mine. What is mine now? This interview to go amazingly. Boof.
Ooh.
You all right?
Ooh. Through my system. Woo! Knowing you drink. And it just goes through your whole entire body.
Good.
Wow. Definitely gonna get some water. Hold on. We're gonna get that water popping because I'm not about to die on this microphone. I'm good. All right. So I'm so excited to have you guys on this show. I needed a moment. I'm so excited to have both of you because you guys have been, doing a whole lot of you can't look at the TV. You gotta look at each other.
I'm looking at you.
We gotta look at each other. Because I'm trying not to look at the TV too. But listen, there's so many amazing visuals. We've done so many amazing things together. You guys have an amazing story. I've interviewed you time and time again, and it always gets different every time I'm with you guys, right? It never feels like I ask you the same thing and you give me the same response, or sometimes I might ask you the same thing and it's still something new, it's still something fresh. So that's what I love about your dynamic. But today, I definitely want to tap in, to a little bit further behind the fabric of Efendee, right? Because you guys have a very, I would say a very luxurious upper, echelon, I would say, style to the store, but it caters to any and everybody. You don't have to be a baller to shop at Efendee. You can literally ball on a budget. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You could get something really nice, like a whole outfit, and feel content. When people go to Express, you don't buy 7, 8 things. Sometimes you might just go in there, pick 1 or 2 things because the items are valued so high, but you appreciate the quality of that product. Like an Express. So I want to start there at what made you guys want to say we're not just going to open up a boutique and be a dope boutique, but we're going to be top notch of our game. Cause it ain't Walmart, y'all. Okay. It ain't Walmart. It ain't Target. It ain't none of that. This is very much a personalized shopping experience. You have Don, who's there day to day, right? You know, somebody could come in and on any given time, they could find you. Kayla, who's amazing. We have an amazing staff. Jose, Clem, any one of our staff who's there is equipped to help you find the right look. So what made you guys want to go in that direction? 2 questions: to be the top and to also go for that personalized experience. Either one of you could start.
You want to go first?
As far as I go with being the top, and I answer this in the most humblest way, we have a long way to go. And for me, no matter what it is you do in whatever field you're in, if you're not trying to be number 1, you're wasting your motherfucking time. You understand what I'm saying? Oh, I'm not allowed to.
Oh, is this on video? Yeah, give me a chip. Let me get my chip cups. Pass me them chip cups right there.
I owe some money.
So, in this interview, if you cuss, because we are, of course, on Video Mix TV, which is FCC regulated, you get a chip. At the end of this take, how many ever chips you have is how many shots you have to take.
Say less.
Be careful.
Okay. So once again, if whatever it is that you're doing in life, if you're not trying to strive to be the best, if you don't have that person, organization, whatever it is that you look up to, if you don't have that to motivate you to listen, I want to be like that, then you're in it for all the wrong reasons. And the great thing I love about me and my brothers, as far as now that we've been in the game for over 3 years, we're not chasing that dollar. That's not what this is about. What we're doing is trying to actually change the culture. This is why one of the reasons why we, our motto is be the change. We realize if we can get that and we get people believing in that they really themselves can be that change. And anytime they wear an Efendee product, they have that spirit of they can be the difference makers. Then we've accomplished what we're setting out to do. And obviously there's a whole lot more to it than that. So, as far as being number 1, we're going to get there one day. In the meantime, we're just going to keep ourselves grounded and continue working extremely hard.
I love that. Frank?
So your question was 2-part. You asked what made us want to be number 1, and what was the second one again?
So what made you want to be number 1, and then what also made you want to give that personalized shopping experience? Because I think that's what sets you apart from a regular store.
Okay. As far as being number 1 goes, it's the only gear we know how to operate in. So whatever we decided to do, him and his other business venture, me and mine, we only strive to be the best. Every day we aim to be 1% better than what we was the day before. So we didn't know, nor do we still don't know what number 1 looks like, but we know where we are and we know how we can improve, and we choose to keep improving upon what we already are. And if that lands us in the number 1 spot eventually, then so be it. We just know we aim to be better than what we were yesterday. As far as the personalized experience, I mean, it was all us. We wanted to create a space that we were comfortable in. And by creating a space we was comfortable in, we understood that our vibe will dictate our tribe. So the people who fuck, damn it.
What a good sport. I love this.
So the people who mess with us, the people who genuinely gel with the type of people we are, they will feel welcome in our space. So that was the aim. So, and I think we've done that. Like, our store feels like home to us. Like, if you've been to the store where both me and my brother was there, and if you were lucky enough to find me at the store, because I'm always busy, I'm out and about. But if you're lucky enough to catch the both of us there, it feels like a chill spot. I mean, you could come and shop and do what you want, but more than likely, you're going to end up engaging me and my brother in a conversation about a plethora of things, and we like that. We embrace that environment, and we look to share that with however many people wish to engage in that with us.
I love that. And I love that you stay true to your mission with that, because it shows throughout the different types of things that you do, right? Not only do you have a store that caters to bringing community together, but you guys actually create the community across the aisle, right? Across the aisle is a way for you to bridge two things. You bridge shopping, which is your money maker, because we got to stay afloat. It is still a business, y'all. Right. But also bringing people into the store and coming together to network. And what I love about Efendee is, you ever been, and be honest, y'all, you ever been shopping somewhere and you feel like they nagging you for a sale? Like they really want to sell you something. Efendee, I could just say this as both a shopper, both as a shopper and even somebody that works with you. It never feels that way, ever. It doesn't matter if it's somebody that's saying, I need a new wardrobe. You're going to let them go on their own shopping spree experience, and you're going to cultivate it. But you're not going to be like, well, you know, you should really get this. You're not. It's not salesy. So how do you do that? What is the magic sauce behind? And I'm sure a lot of businesses could pick up gems from this. What is the magic sauce from making sales but not being salesy? Because Efendee is the embodiment of that.
You want me to go?
I can answer that as far as just the experience. I'll let you answer that from the online experience that you've created for everybody. From a physical standpoint, I just put myself in the shoe of when I'm entering in a store. I want to be greeted, which is one thing that we make sure we do.
Damn. My phone rang. If your phone rings, you get a chip too. My bad.
So I want to be greeted.
And it was you. It's just my bad. It just be getting me every show. I forget.
I want to definitely be greeted from that experience, from that standpoint, I mean. But at the same time, I also want to be left alone, because a lot of the decisions, I want to know that I can come up to you when I'm ready. So that's one of the things that I make sure I tell the staff, is to let the folks know, hey, if you need help, I'm right here. So you're not alone in this. And, you know, obviously sometimes people need directions, but you want them to like kind of see where they at first. Because when they're coming into the store, they don't know what to expect.
Right.
You know.
Even at across the aisle, sometimes they don't know what to expect. Like it's a live interview, which was truly.
Right.
And it's also a shopping experience with mimosas and snacks. It's a whole thing. It's an event.
Right. And that's just one day. For the other 29 days or 30 days of the month, you know, you still got to create something for someone to always come back to. You know, we had a designer that came into the store about 1.5 years ago, Sean.
Right.
And I love what he said about the store. And he was like, you guys are a Ferrari. And he just kept looking around the store and he was like, you guys are a Ferrari.
Oh, this is the Bugatti guy?
Yeah.
Bugatti.
Like, you guys are, a Bugatti. And he was just talking about the store. And he said, you got to understand, you created something real nice in an area that folks may be intimidated of just walking into the store. So you got to make sure you do something that's going to attract them to come in, so they don't feel that, hey, I don't belong in here. And we want folks to feel welcoming. And right now, that's probably the most challenging part, is when folks see it, we want them to understand that this store is inclusive of them. You know, it's not something that, hey, listen, you don't belong in here. You're standoffish. We don't want your kind here. That's not what it's all about.
But there's also, you know, I guess like a caveat to that, because the other part of it is the store's locked. You can't just open the door, right? You have to be welcomed in. But that, I see it as something positive, because you're protecting yourself, your employees, your merchandise, you know. And even that makes you as a shopper, because if you're genuinely going in there to shop, you're going to want to be let in. You're going to make a gesture to be let in. It feels so natural from the moment you walk in there. So I love that you touched on that. And I want us to talk about across the aisle a little bit deeper, but I definitely want to hear about the online side of that, of how you keep it, you know, always new, always fresh, and not too salesy for the customer.
The goal is to just make it as user-friendly as possible. User-friendliness is the key. I know I approach creating our webpage from, if I was a shopper, I do a lot of online shopping when it comes to clothes or whatever it is I need. So I know go to a website, I know what I'm looking for, and I know how I typically search for it. And that was basically the basis of my design of creating our online store. And so far it's been working. We make our items easy to find. We make our online store easy to navigate. And then when you're on your page, we make the filters very user friendly. It's very legible. It's easy to read. I guess that's the same thing. I just said it.
No, I mean, but in a way, I'm glad you guys are touching on this because there's a lot of businesses out there, you know what I'm saying, that think, well, I have a great idea. I'm going to put this great idea together. I'm going to draw it out on paper and manifest it. And it's like, no, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of little details that you got to look at. And it seems like both of you take, a personal experience from each of your different walks of life, each of your different types of, things that you do, your businesses, your ventures, and then you plug them back into the store, right? And I think it's really unique because Don, obviously BB Sundays, right? Huge part of you, huge part of your brand. That event in itself creates community, right? So then you have an event like Across the Aisle where you do what? Create community.
Right.
Then Frank, you are very techie. You have insight on all the back end of things. I'm the same way with my little brother. Gino is a whole hacker nerd, right? Like he knows how to put together a computer and disarm it. I could never do that. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's really cool how you guys kind of balance each other. It's like a yin yang type of thing going because you have let's make it personal and let's make it about the people. And you have all of your experiences and all of the things that you think, well, me as a shopper, this is how I would like it. In 1 minute, I would like you each to describe what Efendee as a brand as a whole means to you. Ready? I'm timing you.
Want me to go first?
And go, Don.
Oh, she made me go first. Okay,
Yes.
cool. What Efendee means to me, and when I think about it, it's legacy, straight up. I know that I want something. I've done a lot, like you said, in this lifetime that I'm already proud of.
30 seconds.
I want something that I know that's going to be lasting for generations to come. And the fruits of my labor, I may not see it, but I know if I build it correctly, it's going to be there for people to always remember. And they can look back at interviews like this. They can look back at the location that we're at right now, and they can see and say to themselves, you know what? I remember those guys when they started sort of like a Walmart type of affair.
The come up type of story. And you did that with only 5 seconds left. Very good. All right, ready. You have to end by 1:16 and go.
For me, the brand means community. What I want Efendee to represent when it's all said and done is a collection of people that are like-minded, that are looking to strive for better. And as a hub, they can come to Efendee for the resources they need. And yes, we manufacture clothing, but I want the clothing to be seen as a letterman's jacket in a sense, where if everybody that's part of that community, they have a piece of clothing to show that this is who we are, this is who we represent. So in the grand scheme of things, I want Efendee to be community. We're not just clothing. We're more than clothing. We're across the aisle where we connect people. Although we haven't talked about it yet, we're Threads and Melodies, where we uplift upcoming artists. And that's just the beginning. There's tons of ideas in our heads that we're looking to drum out. So ultimately, it's community.
And he did that with 10 seconds left on the clock. Great job, great job, great job. Listen, y'all, don't go nowhere. We got so much more to learn from Efendee. We are going to be talking about Threads and Melody. We're going to get a little deep about Across the Aisle. Yes. And we're going to get to know them as people, okay? We are sitting with the one and only Don P. And, of course, I am Frank. And my name is Frankie Red, creative director of Efendee and BB Sundays. Super excited. Don't go nowhere. Keep it locked. What you doing? Stay right here. Enjoy this commercial.
What's good, everybody? It's your boy Frank.
It's your boy Don P.
And we are Efendee. Be sure to check out our interview at the Phoenix TV on YouTube.
Also, don't forget to visit us online at effendee.com, or you can actually check us out here in Plantation, 19 North State Road 7, Plantation, Florida, 33317. The latest of gears, as you can see what we rock. We don't only rock Efendee, we rock all of that. So make sure y'all check us out.
And also follow us on social media at We Are Efendee.
Efendee. know how I do it. Is this happening?
Welcome back to the next segment right here at the Spotlight Show. I hope you guys have been enjoying yourselves, enjoying the interview, the vibes. We got Efendee in the biddy. So, y'all, it is time for Shot for Your Thoughts, where, of course, these two brothers are going to battle head-to-head on these amazing buzzers. But before I give you the power of this, it looks like all of us have a token from the last segment. So we must pay for our consequence, ladies and gentlemen. Each of us have a shot. So I just say we open up the episode, you know what I'm saying, the segment with another shot. Let's make it happen. Let me get that water on deck.
Yeah. Okay,
Gino, mezcla ahí un jugo ahí o algo. About to chase this because I can't hold.
That first shot had got me a little buzz already.
Listen, Don, I'm done. That first shot was a little.
That first shot got your
With
boy.
Vita Coco.
Don't ask me no. You know the liquor is the truth serum. Don't start asking me no craziness. I might have to be honest. Totally honest.
Did we take the shots already? Or?
No, I was just asking if there was anything else. He's like, yeah, hydration nation.
Nah, I got it. I got my.
Yeah, I got my. Dame otra. Fría.
Third quarter,
Está
Miami.
caliente.
Woo! Thank you, Shakira.
The heater up.
Oh yeah. I'm sorry.
What's the score?
I know we doing an interview with Shakira. Yeah, 74, 73. I mean 73, 72.
Shakira the director.
Yes.
Yeah, hey Shakira.
You know that?
Yes, a little
She
model.
got a podcast
Model
she's
lady.
working on right now.
Foo-foo. She always be at BB Sundays.
Of course,
I
she's
love
family
her.
now.
Yeah.
She's family.
She be lit in the VIP.
She was getting lit Sunday, and bro, we was like on the other side, and I was telling Deuce, I was like, dog, look at Shakira. She was turned up, but her head was on the table.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Listen, you never know
Bruh.
what kind of.
So her head was on the
BB
table.
Sundays.
She was just chilling, and she was just turned up. She was just still singing every song. She was by herself. She was on the table, but her head was on the table.
Ay, Dios mío.
Like her head was on the. I was like, oh my God, I hope Shakira's okay.
So that, no,
but
wait,
we
you
made
guys,
sure she got home.
There's a way to do this.
Not only did we make sure she got home
Can't
safe,
just drop it
but
in
she
there.
did catch an Uber, and she texted me as soon as she got home, and I really appreciate that. You don't know what that meant. She laughing because I told the story.
Listen, Shakira, he
Yes.
told all your business
I
just
told
now,
all your
girl.
business.
All
But
your
I was
business.
so happy that she texted me as soon as she got home.
Hey, Shakira, how you doing?
I was really happy that she texted me as soon as she got home.
All right, now that we're done with
We got
Dawn's
to.
story time.
I'm sorry.
We're never done
Let's
with
take a
Dawn's
shot. So
story
this is how you
time.
have to take a shot. You have to put your token back in here after saying such. So the first thing we all like celebratory, whatever. Now it's what you will not do.
Okay.
So and you can't repeat the same thing. Okay. So I will not curse on this show again.
So I can't say that?
Nope. Something you will not do. Quick.
Gotta
I
be-
will.
Hurry before I
I
give
will
you another
not
shot.
drink Sky vodka willingly.
Something you will not do. It could be anything. Anything in the world.
I won't do an interview at nighttime.
Oh my God. So this is great. First and last. Exclusive.
Next time,
You guys were smart for making this interview at nighttime.
next time I'm gonna bring a mixed drink. I'm gonna bring like rum punch or something.
That will mess you up more, I think.
At least it tastes good.
The shots, straight shots are boy. Yeah, this.
Yeah, it's poisonous. That's what it is. Poison.
You know why? Because as he said that, I was swallowing that. He was like, "Yeah, this is going." That I was like, "Ugh, you're right."
All right,
at
ladies
least
and
it tastes
gentlemen.
good.
Yeah, I was like, "Oh shit."
Well, I'm the only lady. So, gentlemen,
Oh, here we
we're
go.
about to get started. So, this is how this game is going to go. Okay, I want nothing but smoke.
That's me later on tonight. Don't worry.
Nothing but smoke. So, you guys are going to get these buzzers. Don B, hit your buzzer. Hit it. Yeah. Frank, hit your buzzer. Yes, sir. So, this is how this is going to go. I'm going to ask you guys questions, hands off the table, completely, all of it. All of it. Like, no, off the table. That's on the table. Yep. On your lap. So, you may want to back up a little bit. He's going to have a little advantage over you. There you go. So, you guys can rest them right here, but they cannot touch any part of the table. Not under, not on the sides, not nothing. Completely off the table. I'm going to ask you a question. These are some tricky riddle-like questions. I want you to really think. You're going to have about 15 seconds to think. I am looking at the stop clock. 15 seconds and 50 seconds only. It's really 10 seconds, but I'm giving y'all like an extra 5 seconds, just because y'all going to really have to think about it. And the person to give us either the best answer or the correct answer avoids the penalty. If you answer incorrectly, you will have to pay the penalty. I'm so sorry. Okay? Ready? This is a shot for your thoughts. All right, so here we go. First question, ladies and gentlemen, is give me a drink and I will die. Feed me and I'll get bigger. What am I? Dang. Don P.
Give me a drink.
Don P, 10 seconds left.
Give me a drink and I will die. Feed me and I'll get bigger.
5 seconds. 3, 2,
Sponge.
1. Okay. All right. Give me a drink and I will die. The sponge is gonna die? Nah.
Can I give my guess?
Yeah, you can still hit the buzzer. Let's go.
Is it thirst?
Ooh, give me a drink and I will die. So if you're thirsty, feed me and I'll get bigger. If you feed thirst. And you'll get big. All right. So are we giving it to them, production? Are we giving it to Frank?
I like that.
Okay, clap it up for the response. Okay, but the actual answer is a fire. A fire. All right, so Don, for this, you're gonna have to take a shot.
Nah, I'm not taking a shot.
That's your thought. We have substitutes. Would you like a substitute?
Make him do like
We have
25
substitutes.
squats.
Oh, trust me, we have substitutes. If you'd like to take a substitute, we will pull out the substitution request jar.
I don't trust your substitute.
You could do a half, though.
You can make
Jesus,
it
look
like
at
a
this.
dildo.
You can, though. You can make it a half.
Yeah, right.
You can make it a half.
Gino? Yeah. I see a big ass dildo coming my way. What the hell am I doing with that, bro? Oh shit! I put too much. Jesus.
So look, and I'm over here giving you. Just hold it for the next time you're wrong. I'm gonna let you drink that, and then we gonna move on to question number 2.
I am definitely going to go somewhere to eat after this.
It's a Frank thing. I have your back. I have your best
so
interest
they
at
made
heart,
me-
Frank.
I appreciate
What's up,
it.
Slim
If
Jim
you let
Aries?
me down,
I got to take a
I
shot
don't know
because
what I'll do,
I
Frank.
had the wrong
I will
answer.
never let you down.
Thank you, Frank. We're waiting for you, bro. We're just Frankenizing over here.
It's Frankenizing.
It's a Frankie. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a Frankie and Frank thing. You want to understand?
Oh,
You good?
I am good.
You got to shiver out
Hey,
the way.
B, you see they're making me take shots? Yeah, I'm getting
We.
Oh, this is my homegirl.
All right, here
I
we
ain't
go.
heard from her in a while.
Question number 2. Hands off the table. Here we go. I'm always on the dinner table, but you don't get to eat me. What am I? Frank.
A plate.
Wow. And that is the correct answer.
I don't like this.
Dang, Don. We can always
I can only
pull
take
out the
so many shots.
substitutions. What do you say, ladies and gentlemen? Did we give him a substitution or is he taking the shot?
No, I ain't taking a shot.
Substitutions.
What's the sub?
I pick jelly beans. Where they at?
Jelly bean? No, I ain't taking that shit. That shit ain't no. You got me fucked up.
Oh, sounds like a token. Oh, poor baby, poor baby. Poor baby, poor baby.
Oh.
Oh,
Yes.
you got lucky. What do we
I
have?
need you to help me see. Yeah. We're
Huh?
going to keep this between
Oh,
us.
let me get those. All right, so it
Yeah,
looks
I
like
got
you're gonna
water.
have to
I got-
travel. Water,
no jelly
water,
bean.
water
No
is
jelly
not.
What kind of jelly bean that is?
Yeah, it's an interesting jelly bean. So these jelly beans, let me read you.
No, I'd rather take a shot.
Let me read. No, you already chose this.
All right. No.
So allow us to introduce you to the chili lime cricket.
What that is? They got alcohol
Chili
in it?
lime crickets they're made with pumpkin seeds and they're fully organic.
What that
And
mean?
It's
they're
a pumpkin seed, so it's not an actual cricket. So
It's
you
not.
good.
right.
Cricket.
That's
It's
it.
not a cricket. It's just called a cricket.
Are you ready, Don?
No, whoa, wait.
You have to take this in your hand.
No, hell
and
no. I don't trust that. What that is?
These are chili lime crickets.
Like Is it?
Chili lime crickets.
You're supposed to hit the bag to make sure they're dead.
Ooh.
Hold on, let me see.
No, it's been like
He said, "Let me see." No, they are.
They trying to make me eat crickets?
Or it's either that or the shot, Don.
I mean, the Haitian coming out of me, y'all. Miss, I mean, well,
They're actually really good.
that's a real cricket.
It's a real cricket.
Come on.
I'll take one with you, just so you don't
They don't
feel
got no
alone.
alcohol in it.
No, ain't got no alcohol in it. Eat the whole thing, Don.
Hey, don't play
Here
with
we
me.
go. No.
Frank's laughing.
Take the whole
This shit
thing,
got
Don.
something in it.
Take the whole thing.
100%.
Don, do it.
100%.
Oh my God.
Let's go. You almost there. You got it, Don. You got it. Come on.
Just put it in your mouth and swallow it.
Oh, this is fear factor. This is fear factor.
What I did?
No, eat it. Eat it. Hold on.
Wash it down with a shot.
No.
No. Wash it down with some water.
Somebody else said take a shot.
Okay.
No, somebody. They laughing at me. They're laughing at me.
It's the audience.
How's it taste?
Man, I don't know what I ate.
You sure you don't know what you ate?
Frank, don't play with me.
Don't play with it. Don't play with it.
What that
I
is?
said
Just
don't
look
play
in
with
the
it.
bag.
Oh my God, I don't want to. I can't even read right now.
You saw
No,
it in
because
his
I actually know what it is now.
So Frank trying to win because we have other
No
non-penalty.
substitutions. So any round I lose, I'm taking a shot.
All right, here we go.
I see
we
what
got
the
8 minutes on
substitutions
the
are.
I gotta
clock.
get an answer right. Right.
Question number 3. Hands off the table. Here we go. What goes in a bird bath but never gets wet? What goes in a
Water. Water is not wet. You can't be what you are.
What goes in the bird bath
What
but
is
never
the
gets
meaning of
wet?
life? This is that time. So would you like to steal? Incorrect,
Yeah,
Frank.
I
It
think I
looks
wanna
like you
steal.
might receive the penalty.
What goes in the bird bath but
You could try to steal.
doesn't get wet?
Yeah, really think, Don.
Give me a second.
Yeah, I got you. You got 15 seconds.
Oh,
No.
hey, I only got 15 seconds.
Come on, Instagram, help them.
What goes in a bird bath but doesn't get wet? Motherfuckers, Google this shit.
I'm gonna take this.
No, that's two. That's two
Oh.
curse words. This
Oh,
looks
I
like
got
it.
answer.
Go.
Tub.
The tub. The tub
How the
absolutely
tub,
gets
the
wet.
tub doesn't go in the bath. The tub is.
Hey, listen, this is the answer.
It gets wet with the inside. So it looks like both of you are wrong, and you're both gonna have to take a.
Oh, I got an answer.
I'm kidding.
Give me
Don.
try one more time.
Okay,
Say it
what was
again?
the
Okay.
answer?
What goes in a bird bath but doesn't get wet?
Shadow. God dog it, Trill.
It is correct.
Oh, thank you, Trill.
A
But
shadow?
here's the funnier
A
part,
shadow?
Don. The
You
shadow.
gotta take a cricket.
No, I'm taking the shot.
You gotta eat a
I'm
cricket.
taking the shot. But here's what's funnier, Don, is you didn't actually have to get it right. He got it wrong already, so it's on him.
Oh, so you good.
You can steal and get safe, but you don't steal, get it wrong, and also suffer the penalty.
Well, he got to take that shot.
Don't you love how we give instructions around
Yeah,
here?
take that
We
shot.
tell you
nigga.
afterwards.
Hey, hold up, man. Why I gotta?
You need to stop cursing up in here. Shout out to Video Mix. You know what I'm saying?
Can y'all
Got us
just beep
on the
it?
channel on the
Beep
TV.
it out. I'm okay with that.
Make sure that you check us out on channel uno. That's 11.
Just
Get your
beep it
Spanish
out,
right.
please.
We are. We have to. We must.
So I don't have to play it.
You do have to take those.
Oh,
Yeah. You know
Lord.
why? Because it costs us more editing time. Thanks. Thanks, Don. Thanks. Yeah. I smell a raise coming. You could give us a raise. No, I'm just kidding. All right, here we go. Let's
I
go
gotta
to
take 3 shots now.
question number 4.
Question number 4.
Yeah.
Cuatro.
Which question can you never answer yes to?
Which question can you never answer yes to? Which question
10
can
seconds
you
left.
never answer yes to?
5 seconds.
Oh, there we go.
Someone answer, or you both suffer. 3,
Oh, there we go.
2, 1.
That's 2. That was a fact.
No, both of you are gonna have to.
Ah!
Don, give it all you got, Don.
Cheating.
Question
Totally
you can
not
never
an acceptable
answer.
response.
You can never answer yes to
Totally
cheating.
not. No, totally not. Frank.
This is good.
Frank, I'm gonna give you a chance to
What?
steal.
How you gonna answer yes? Wait, pause.
Don.
Okay, we got winner. Our 4
Johnny
seconds. Winner. We got 4.
Walker is speaking to us.
If you are cheating and somebody asks you cheating, you can't say yes. You know how you gonna get
Don. Incorrect. Go ahead, Frank.
A question I could never answer yes to.
Oh my God, that's a great point. See, I
5
made a great
seconds.
point. They even said it on
Honestly,
social
I don't know.
media.
What's the answer?
No, nothing.
I was
There's
right.
2 options.
No, I was
Are
right.
you asleep or are you dead? Cue the small violins. Would you like Johnny or a trip?
Is that gonna creep up on me?
Yeah, it's gonna come back up your intestine.
Nah, I am.
That's right. We do another
time
flavor.
out.
We got the Don Burrito.
Wait.
I'm scared.
Did you not hear how he responded to what you just said?
He's like,
I didn't say nothing.
and then he just moved on. What
Do
did
we
he
need
say?
to rewind film?
No, I didn't say nothing bad.
What did he say?
I don't care. I'm snitching. He said the S word. Give him another chip.
Another what?
Chip.
Oh, now you said
Yeah,
another
he cursed.
I said rewind the tape so you can catch him cursing too.
The tape. Where ain't no rewinding no
I said
tape?
chip.
Where your 4 chips
I said
at?
chip.
You got 4 chips now. Where
I
your
said
3
chip.
chips at?
I said
Where
chip.
your 3 chips at? Yeah.
That's it, chip. I said
Let
you
me
can't
make
do
sure
that. I
see
got
your
3 chips. I said you can't do that. I got 3 chips.
He got 4 chips. You have to eat
got
some
4
burritos.
Quattro.
We also have the Don Burrito. Can you present me the Don
I'm scared of that
Burritos for Don? Oh no, we literally got them with your name on it. It says Don Burrito.
What that is?
Can I see the bag, please? Let us present the bag of Don Burritos. This is coconut brittle burritos. It's just nothing but a little cute burrito.
Man,
Would you like to
Can
try
I
the
see
coconut?
it?
way it goes.
You can see it. You can see the coconut burrito with the
Absolutely.
little burritos.
And what's better than not answering yes to it is not cheating.
That's it. I must stick with it.
Nah. So you're sticking to the
See, if
shot.
you don't
Sticking to the
cheat-
shot.
to the shot.
All right, here we go.
Never
you
have to answer
1,
yes.
2, 3 seconds
I'm
to
doing,
take
what
a
I'm doing.
shot. Take a
What I'm
shot.
doing,
Take a
take a
shot. Or you have to take 2 more. Good. G took it so fast. He was like, no more. That was so funny. He tilted his back and everything. All right, here we
Yeah,
go.
laughing
2
at
minutes
us.
on the clock
Wow.
before we get to know Frank and Don a little deeper. Number 5. What do you call a bear with no teeth?
Bear with
What do you call a bear with no teeth?
bear with no teeth? What do you call a bear with no teeth?
10 seconds. Come on, both of you are gonna have to suffer.
Oh my God.
5 seconds. 3,
A bear with no
2,
teeth.
1. Frank.
Unbearable? I don't know.
Give me more time.
Unbearable.
Come here.
That was actually pretty clever. I'm not gonna lie. I
Gumlet.
might save you with clever points. What is it? What? What'd you say?
No, I said that.
What?
Can I go?
Wait, you hit the buzzer.
Yes.
Okay.
Gumlids.
He said gumless. Can I say my answer now? A gummy bear.
No. Gumless.
What do I do?
Somebody said
What do
less.
I
Please, you're
do?
gonna
What do
make me
I
drink more.
do? All right, ladies and gentlemen, it looks like
Gumless
both
isn't the
brothers
answer.
are safe from this response.
Thank you.
The actual answer is gummy bear, but you had a very intelligent response with
Thank you.
gumless. To be gumless.
Yes.
No, he said gumless. I get, and
Miss
who's,
83, just
what do you
DM
call
me.
a bear
You're
with
gonna
no
get
teeth? Gumless. You know what I'm
free
saying?
to
Listen,
Baby
y'all, don't
Sundays,
go
I
nowhere.
promise
We're
you.
still
Thank
going to
you.
get to know Don and, of course, Frank from the one and only Efendee, the dopest urban boutique that you can find in
She
the
said
city
you're
of
welcome.
Plantation. I said what?
Not you.
Oh,
said welcome.
not you, but you are definitely locked into the Phoenix Mag. Make sure that you subscribe, hit that like, and don't go nowhere. We got some more. We got some more for you. Stay tuned for this or that.
Oh.
That is not Christmas.
That's not Christmas in
It
South
is
Florida.
not
They
Christmas.
laughing. I mean, they are laughing at us. 'cause we're-
Everybody else gets snow. We get me burrito.
That was amazing. That was the vibe.
and we are
So
definitely acting a donkey right now.
I hope that Don P is going to survive this because he has 4 shots for some verbiage.
No, I took one already.
He took one. He took one. He
Okay,
I
so
saw.
he has 3 left.
Yes.
Okay, so let's.
I'm gonna take the other 3 at BB Sundays.
There you go.
Nah.
Or you should double it at
And
BB Sundays.
that's what I was gonna say.
If,
If you have to do
you
it at
can
BB
either take
Sundays,
3
you gotta do
now
6
or
shots.
take 6 at BB
You know
Sundays.
what? I ain't even gonna mix Efendee business with BB Sundays because he ain't even gonna honor it. He's gonna be like, nah, I can't do that
Yeah.
right now.
But
Yeah, you gonna be a businessman
He's
mode.
gonna be like, no, Frankie, back up. Like, okay.
Get the back.
Get
I'm
him
working.
backed up. I'm just usually suddenly hear a sound. Boop, boop, boop. Start going back. Listen, we gonna take it back. All the way back to this or that.
This or that.
That's right.
This
You
or
gonna get
that.
with this, or you gonna get with that. Or you gonna get with this, or you gonna get with that. So in this show,
Shout out the Far Side.
this segment is going to consist of me asking you some questions. You guys are used to playing this actually at F&D Content Day at the store whenever we do dope content. So I'm going to ask you a series
Check
of
it out
questions.
at We Are F&D on YouTube.
That's how you plug in.
Yeah, shameless
Listen,
plug.
First of all, this
And
man's
Instagram.
this man's a whole podcast guru. Okay,
Yeah,
y'all need
check
to
us
get
out
on
the
the.
Samurai Professionals podcast.
Yes.
Find us on any podcasting platform.
That's right. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot because you guys are different and you come together and you create something that is awesome.
Thank
and
you.
I'm so excited to see how you guys are going to compete in this next round of questions because it's always different with y'all. I never know who's going to win. Sometimes I'm rooting for Don like Frank thinks too much. But then sometimes I'm rooting for Frank like Don is really overthinking this. So I don't know which way it's going to go. We've never had so much thought into the games as you guys. So I must say and give you your Phoenix Mag flowers. It's never been like that. It's never been like that. Like people usually just bop, 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 hit that buzzer. Y'all really thought about it. So I think that's dope. You know what I'm
because
saying?
we're competitive.
Yeah, I know.
He always wants to beat
And it
me and vice
shows.
versa.
He always wants to what?
Did that sound dirty?
Yeah.
No.
That sounds you get a token.
No, I didn't curse.
He says
It was just
you
an
need a token.
innuendo.
He giving him one of his tokens. What is going on here? No, that's not how this game works. You can't give your tokens.
Hold up, man. Hold up.
Gino's-
Wait up. Gino, you laughing too hard. Gino is laughing too hard.
You all right, Gino? You want to come up for here? Gino, come up for here.
Gino is dying over there. Gino is dying.
Muchacho, levántate.
Levántate, buddy. Gino is
Oh
red.
my God.
Gino is
Gino is
oh my god.
That's how Don described it. Gino is but that's the same way I feel like you're literally dying on the couch. You all right? You need oxygen? You need an aerosol machine? You need your asthma pump? You know I got an extra asthma pump for you.
Oh my god.
All right, shout out to my little big brother.
Yeah, shout out to Gino.
Because he's
Shout
my
out to
little
Gino.
brother, but he's huge.
We got
So
something
it's
in
like,
common. Both our little brothers are bigger than us.
Is he really?
Yes.
You guys kind of look the same height. How much taller?
I'm 6'2", he's 6'1".
Still bigger. Still bigger. We got to
Still bigger,
for
but
men.
I'm just
for men,
glad that
height
I
is
wasn't
everything.
off. I'm like, y'all look
Yeah.
the same.
No, we're about
Hey.
the same size.
For men,
Good.
height is everything.
No, it is.
Height is exactly what you guys look at as
What
weight.
you weigh? You at 220?
Poor
Yes.
Phoenix.
Yeah, he's
Do you
at
feel-
220. I'm at 215.
Overrated.
Do you feel like out of this conversation? I can relate. I'm a shorty. You know what I'm saying? I'm 5'2". Can we get a background mic for
No
production,
matter who,
please?
I can promise you there's guys in the NBA who are 7 feet tall that wish they were taller.
What?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah,
this is
that's
gonna-
true.
That's what men do.
Actually, my uncle,
We
whose
always wish we were
birthday
taller.
is the same day as my birthday, is the only brother my dad has. He's actually 7'3". And we're both born June 11th. So I've been this height, even though I'm short now as an adult. I've been this height since I was 8.
He came out the
So
monkey your
people
height.
thought I was gonna be like this giant. Imagine an 8-year-old.
He came out
you
the
just-
monkey.
I'm an 8-year-old.
Came out the monkey,
Like,
he was
imagine
like-
an 8-year-old this size.
I'm
Like, this
telling
is
you.
not it. So everybody in my family,
They thought you was gonna be big too.
yes, they were like, oh, that's that's Chi-Chi. That's his name or his nickname. That's Chi-Chi's same birthday niece.
Jesus.
So yeah, she gonna be tall like him. I'm so glad I stopped. 'Cause I was scared too. And my dad is tall. Gino and my dad are about the same height. Gino's tall.
When a woman's
I remember
tall,
your dad. He
the
came to
dating
the
Yeah,
pool
he's tall. He's a
shrinks
big
a
guy,
lot.
right?
Yes.
Big, just big. When Poppy walks, it's like with purpose, like, I have arrived. You know? Big hands. That's why when you high-fived me, it even made me think of my dad. Because
Right now.
I don't even like high-fiving that man. He be hurting me. I'd be like, okay, we good. Let's just elbow it, bro. Let's just elbow it. So listen, we're going to play this or that. I'm going to ask you guys a question. First person to hit the buzzer and give us a response. You got to elaborate. Is going to save themselves from the penalty. Now, the penalty today is going to be this amazing series of crickets,
for me.
bugs, cricket bugs and coconut brittle. So here we got the Don Buguitos, okay? The actual planet-friendly, sustainably, and locally farmed bugs. I don't know what a buguito is, but it's a buguito from a place.
It looks like a mealworm.
A what?
A mealworm.
A mealworm.
Yeah,
The coconut
it's like a
one's
beetle
pretty good,
larvae.
though. The dog chocolate. We got the dog chocolate
If you think I'm
crickets.
lying, look it up online.
Most people don't like dog chocolate or crickets. So, of course,
I'm
here's
not
the
lying.
I'm not eating that shit.
I'm trying to steamroll past his distractions. It's so hard.
I caught it. I'm not gonna say
No.
nothing.
The dark chocolate crickets. And of course, you just learned about these in the previous segment. We're also going to be doing the chili lime crickets, the Don Buguito brand.
Not
Are you guys ready?
me.
So for this, you guys are going to turn your chairs around.
Oh man, I gotta turn my
You gotta,
back.
yeah, so it's a
face
speed
it.
test. You're gonna turn your chairs around and you're gonna hit the buzzer, but completely around. Turn around.
Put that buzzer right here. Like.
Yeah, there you go. No, you gotta hit it with your hand.
No, they
Why
said-
y'all both did the same thing?
Yeah, he did that, sir.
You went like this.
Don, you gotta come this way. You still gotta speak into the mic. All right, here we go.
okay,
Speed
okay.
test. Turn your back, Don. That's not your back. That's like your side.
I could watch.
There you go. There you
on
go.
the TV.
Yeah, just look at
Cheating.
yourself in the mirror, Don. There you go. All right, here we go. This or that. No, Don, move. These guys. All right, first question. Which meal do you prefer, breakfast or dinner?
Dinner.
Go ahead. Why dinner?
Cause I'm big on steaks. I get my steak and potatoes at dinner.
Okay, I love how it went straight to food. It just speaks to the amazing big boy in you inside, right?
Oh
Y'all
no, I'm
have
a fat boy at heart.
Yeah. Go ahead, Frank. Go ahead and live your best life. Don, I'm so sorry.
So no matter what, my answer is not good.
No, I'm kidding. I'm just tricking him. It's so fun to trick him. All right, yeah, hit your buzzer.
Welcome to my world.
Breakfast by far.
Breakfast. Why? We have dinner, steak and potatoes, and
Yes, but when you start off your day with a good breakfast, it energizes you to, accomplish and just conquer the world.
I am the judge, not production. And I'm not a meat eater. I'm so sorry. You were faster and everything, but it just wasn't good enough. It wasn't hitting.
You're not
But
a meat
breakfast
eater?
is the start of the day. And also my favorite. Also my favorite
She didn't
meal.
catch that. She didn't catch
Frank,
it.
you unfortunately have to take one of these consequences. Are we doing a... Yo, he's
The
really...
earthworm that he was talking about.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not eating the mealworm. That's you.
You can also eat
But your
steak.
breath smelling like earthworm
You could
jelly.
also eat steak for breakfast. Dang. I don't know. I'm going to let you take that shot. Then I'm going to have you turn around again. And you guys are going to do the same thing.
Can always eat steak.
Here we go. Count of three. You're going to take that shot.
Sorry.
1, 2, 3.
Boy.
Damn, that man is a expert. Expert level. Expert level.
Play it back. She'll catch the joke.
No, I caught it. I'm steamrolling. We steaming. We steaming. Actually, at Efendee, you can find the clothes freshly pressed and steamed, as so said by Don. Every single time. If it's wrinkled, he's not selling it. All right, guys. So here we go. Next one. Nope. Both of you have your side. I need your backs to the buzzers, ladies and gentlemen. Or just gentlemen, because there's no ladies here but me. All right, here we go. I'm taking it back. Where are you taking your kids? To the movies or to the mall? Don.
Oh, good.
Clearly, they heard my stuff first, but
I don't know. He hit it first. He turned around and hit it to me first. But what you say it was Frank? Are you rebelling? I mean, rebelling. Are you not rebelling? I'm asking you. Are you saying that it's him?
Well, you already made the decision, but Frank does have a point. Don hit it, but he didn't hit it to the buzzer sound.
So it goes to Frank.
You already said that.
Okay.
I did hear Don.
I
heard Don hit it.
Yeah, I heard Don hit it.
He hit it twice before.
Oh,
Can't wait to put this back in slow motion.
his kids are adults. He don't take his kids nowhere. They could take him.
Where did he take them before they were adults?
yeah. Before that,
He took them everywhere.
I took him
Oh,
everywhere.
so where would you take them? The mall or the movies?
Movies.
Why?
I mean, the whole entire experience, as far as with the movies, it was what's the name of this? The DC.
Marvel.
Marvel.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's when they were really coming up, and because I was also a kid at heart, it was my excuse to see those movies as well. So I would always take them to the movies.
Nah, that's so cute. By the way, Don, I have a tattoo. That's my favorite tattoo that says "Kid at Heart."
Oh, kid at heart! Look at you.
So I love that you just
So
said
I
that.
won?
Like high
I
five.
won?
Yeah, you
He can't
definitely
even
won.
answer.
I'm sorry, Frank, but go ahead.
I
Just
said that.
give us
Answer
your
it.
response for informational purposes.
Yeah, hurry up and give us
Jesus
the
Christ.
Hurry up
Even
and-
speak.
No, I'm kidding.
hurry up and give us the wrong answer.
You automatically lost. He mentioned my tat. No. Are you going to the mall or the movies? And you have some beautiful babies.
No, well,
Make sure that y'all get that footage because it's so much content of Efendee with his beautiful babies. Like his babies don't really make the cut at the shot, but his babies, they be making the cut and the shot. Matt, we love you, but you will never be there when we need you that bad. I'm just playing.
No, well, since my kids are young, I don't take them to the movies. I take them to the mall, let them run around, That's how my daughter Tiny got her nickname. She started walking at an early age, and when we took her to the mall, we just let her walk around, and everybody was like, "Oh my God, she's so tiny!"
Oh,
so that just
cute.
stuck.
Oh wow, now I'm broken. That might have been a really good
was a
steal
great story.
story.
That was a great story. Still was wrong.
How is it wrong? I used to take his kids to the movies, so we saw Shrek together.
My man just gotta go. Oh wow, and I love Shrek. That's one of my favorite cartoons.
Shrek is
like
awesome.
literally, Frank, you're really doing things to make this really bad for Don. You're really doing things. You're saying things that are mind blowing, but you're gonna have to take this shot again.
It's okay.
I'm so sorry. Yo, but that was a beautiful response. And I love that you guys have that dynamic, right? Before I go to the next question, the store is embedded in family, right? Like, it's a family owned business. It's family operated. And even me name dropping Matt, right? Like when I first got there, Matt was a part of the culture of the store too, because he's your son.
Still is.
He had always,
He's not
right?
on payroll, but he
he's
still
just
is.
now on to doing different ventures.
Bigger
But
things,
there
big
was an
time.
opportunity where in his life where he was constantly there on a regular basis.
Yes.
And what made that dope was he would tell people like, yeah, I'm actually the owner's son.
Yeah.
So it kind of made it feel whole, right? And even his own friends would shop there. I want to ask you before we get to the next question, what about that aspect of family like drives you both to keep that as a part of F&D? Not only with Matt, Jaden coming by the store, the babies, not just from the physical aspect, but the actual spiritual aspect.
That is actually how we was.
edit that out.
That was actually
We won't, but you good.
As a podcaster, I get my ass chewed.
Not one of yours. Not one of yours. Look at he's such a cheater. I'm the token giver, darling. I'm the very good mother. I'm the very good
horrible.
No.
Can I give him one of mine?
Look at Don trying to make up his own rules. Don talking about can he give him one of
I
his?
get chewed up.
No.
I get fussed out.
You hear this?
For coughing on the mic and stuff.
He does have a lot. That's not our problem.
Brothers split.
Yeah. Can I give him?
Brothers.
So
No, man. I already.
I don't know, Gino.
No, man.
Okay, so let's take that one together.
Yo, word. I've never seen Phoenix softly yell at her. Call her to you, G. Double tap the sofa.
Oh.
That needs to happen. Are we shot up?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're shot up. That's so sweet. Put one of your tokens in there. Put one of your tokens in there. All right, Don, you're doing good. You only got 2 left.
I only got 2 left.
All right.
So-
Question number. Are you guys
No,
ready?
you just said. Yeah, it's a great question. I thought, and I would love
Oh,
to
you
answer
wanted
that.
to continue to elaborate?
Yeah, it's a great question. I thought.
About the family being
family.
part of it, yeah.
Yeah, I know.
And
I'm
for
about to
me,
go to
I
the next
wanted to
one.
say that was.
No, we got sidetracked because I said something foul.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah.
My bad.
He didn't get a chance
My
to
bad.
answer it.
So for me, I would say that was actually how we was raised. We was very much family oriented, and honestly, it's like almost. Oh, I'm so sorry. I know I got to get used to that. It encompasses almost everything that I do. Believe it or not, without being, so wordy or giving too much information out. I tried to explain that to somebody that everything that I do is really because of my family. So when you say that, it actually makes me proud that you see that. It's like it's a natural reaction. It's a natural thing. Everything that we do is family. I mean, you see, even with the other thing that I do, the brunch, I try to incorporate a family atmosphere.
Absolutely.
Sometimes I got to be the tough father figure.
It is what it is, though.
But
That's
it is
what
it is,
being a
but
boss and a leader is,
It is what it is.
And I would say that you keep that at the forefront, and I can speak from a personal place because even as somebody that works and is contracted with Efendee and is contracted with BB Sundays, you would tell people like, yeah, like that's my little sis.
Yeah.
We have a business relationship, but it grew into something so dope, you know what I'm saying, and so beautiful where you can actually say that to somebody, and I won't go against that. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like if somebody feels like you're my brother and you actually introduce me that way to people, like that means a lot. You know what I'm saying? So I really rock with people that do that because it shows that it's beyond just whatever it is that I have to offer you or whatever it is that we have contractually or in an agreement. It's beyond. It's a love. It's a family. So I definitely love that. Frank, before I go to the next question, did you want to chime in on that?
No, I mean, what he says it rings true with me too. Efendee is very much a family business. Everything we do is for our children, and we aim to make our mother proud with everything. She's sacrificed a lot for us, and we just want to, for lack of a better explanation, just make her proud, make her just show her that every sacrifice she made didn't go in vain.
Right.
And then to our kids, we didn't have many examples of business owners or bosses, if you will, growing up. So to give our children that example, to not say, hey, you guys can open a clothing store, but to say that, hey, you can do whatever it is you want to do. All you have to do is have a passion to do it or a drive to do it. Whether you succeed or fail is beyond the point. Is to know that you have everything within you to do it. Whereas when we were coming up, there were certain things that seemed out of reach. Like, okay, I've never seen nobody do it. I don't know if I could do this.
Right. So it's like, how can I even have an opinion about it or dream about it if I've never seen it before?
Right. So now when we strive to accomplish whatever it is we accomplish, part of it is to show them that whatever it is, you can do it. Like in my careers, I've never seen a roof consultant until I started doing it. I never worked in clothing until I started working with Efendee. One of the things that we're proud of.
He said working with Efendee. He applied for the position, y'all. Like, working with Efendee.
Yeah, so a lot of these things, like I've never done it until I started doing it myself. Nobody brought me into it. So, and again, a lot of it is, and it's what drives us. It ultimately became part of our purpose to let's pave this road so they wouldn't have to walk the same dirt path we walked.
I love that. And I love that both of your answers were rooted in the very meaning of that. Listen, y'all, this interview is so deep, so amazing. These two brothers have so much to share. Don't go nowhere. We just have a few more minutes to get to know Frank and Don from the one and only Efendee. Be sure to follow Efendee and, of course, the Phoenix Mag. And we're going to get to know Frank and Don just a little bit better. And we're going to do this last tiebreaker coming up next. Don't go nowhere. This is your favorite Chica, Frankie Red with
Efendee.
I want to take her to the gun range during the day.
Did you get my boy number?
The candid conversations that always
get my boy
get
number
caught
so you can
on
go to that?
camera.
Go to Nexus.
Frank and Don
You're
just
gonna
be
give it
going.
to me, and I'm gonna take her to Nexus. Yes.
They just be vamping. But what's funny is this is gonna stay on camera. So we wish you a great date. Drop below where you gonna take your girl out on a date too. Okay, in the comments. Cameras are rolling. We're sitting here with the one and only Efendee. We are with the one and only Frank and of course Don P. So before we get into the last segment of your questions, you know what I'm saying, to get to know you just a little bit better, I got one more tiebreaker answer, so I just need y'all to turn around. So we're gonna see who's gonna be the champion of this thing, okay? Turn around for me. Turn around for me. Speed, reason, and of course, make sure that it makes the sound. Gino and Phoenix, help me out. Ready? Which direction are we going? No, hold on.
Yo, what was your answer?
Yeah.
Which direction are you going, Frank?
I was gonna say up.
Right. Left.
What the hell? Yo.
I was gonna say up, man. Sorry, one way to go.
All right, here we go. Turn around. Dang, I didn't even get the question out. And I had so much beautiful thought into it. Like, I really thought about what am I going to say and how this is going to tie into the damn store. And this man already turned around. That was so funny. Turn around, Frank. That's your side. Okay, all right, here we go. Which direction are we going in? Okay, that is the theme. What is more important, design or quality? Dang, Don, I'm so sorry. I saw you, but Frank.
Quality, hands down. Quality yes.
Over the design.
Absolutely.
Talk about it.
Because think about it. Ralph Lauren, if I were to say Ralph Lauren, the first thing you think of is a plain polo shirt with just his logo. That is the simplest design possible. But those polo shirts are the best polo shirts on the market. So when it comes to clothing, the design is cool. But if you have great quality clothing, you can put out a plain t-shirt, a plain polo shirt, Levi's, plain jeans.
Plain, yes.
And you can create a staple in the clothing market. So quality, hands down.
Okay, quality. Did you want a rebuttal?
No, I actually don't want to rebuttal. It's
quality.
It was one of the blueprints that we have. We purposely went for quality, and that's one of the reasons why when our shoppers go in the store and they have that experience, and I try to train the staff, when they see something they like, encourage them to go in the fitting room and wear it. Because it's almost like 9 times out of 10.
They gonna buy it.
Once they wear it and they see themselves and they go in the mirror,
right.
they're going to buy it.
And there's a confidence booster when you do that type of shopping, right? Like because you don't just have the dressing room mirror, you get to walk out, ask that personal shopper for, their opinion. There's a larger mirror. Like, it's an experience. It feels more than just shopping.
And
you know what I'm saying?
Once they see that big mirror, you want to reinforce that confidence. If they do look good, let them know.
Absolutely. I love that. So, Don, you've been a great sport. But my darling, you are today's loser.
Never a loser.
So the loser has to take the secret formula shot.
No way.
I have no idea what's in it. But liquor cannot replace this. I don't know what you put in it.
No
Hey,
way.
it had to be you, dog.
Had to be you. So let's see what we got. Da 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 da.
It's a love it.
Oh, you got the coconut brittle. Come on, open your hand.
That looks scary.
No, in your hand.
Let me see it first.
You can see it.
No, man.
Here you go.
That looks scary.
Yeah, man.
Oh.
There you go. Show the camera. Show your view.
Wait up.
One of them is moving.
It's alive. All right, so this is what you have to eat for being today's loser. Thank you so much for playing these games.
Loser. Like
You
Jim
win-
Carrey used to
you
say,
win big
let
prizes
you
around here, so-
the hair.
Here we go. Can I get the Phoenix Mag to help me count to 3? Ready?
You ain't never
1,
see
2.
Ace Ventura? Lily.
Oh my God. I couldn't even focus. Lily. I do remember that with the finger and everything. Oh my God. Jim Carrey, we love you. All right, here we go. Can we get a countdown? In 3, 2, 1. Chug it, chug it, chug it, chug it, chug it.
Oh my
chug
God.
it, chug it, chug it, chug it, chug it, chug it. Oh my God, he's eating the coconut brittle with the earthworms.
I'm glad it's him and not me.
Drink it down, drink it down. This is amazing.
This is
All
what
right.
Efendee is all about.
This is so.
One partner does the stuff that the other partner refuses to do.
He said, "Don't do it, Harpo. Too late."
and I love it. You know what I'm saying? You're such a good sport, Don, and I can't wait to use this against you forever. This is amazing. This is great blackmail for the people. No, I'm just kidding. So I want to ask you guys a little bit, since we were talking about, different parts of you, different facets of you. Frank, I want to start with you. You have a podcast. Right, you are a media personality in a way, right? You're in
The Samurai Professionals podcast. Shout out to Marvin.
Yeah, Marvin. Okay, you're gonna clap it up. We're gonna clap it up for Marvin. So I want to ask you, when it comes to your creative eye, right, with Efendee Productions, let's talk about that a little bit. What is, or for you as someone who's in that business, what is the goal and the vision for what that looks like, and why did you guys decide to go in that direction?
Our creative eye as far as the clothing or just the overall brand?
Efendee Productions. So opening up like an extra side of you with like a brother type podcast.
Oh, okay. So for that, basically what I've come to understand in business, people, before they buy what you do, they buy into who you are.
Yes.
And with Efendee Productions, me and my brother, and it's not just me, is everything we do is a collaborative process. We bounce ideas off of each other. It has to get the green light from both of us in order for anything to happen.
Absolutely.
So with Efendee Productions, it was something that me and my brother both understood, that people, before they buy what you do or whatever it is, they buy into who you are as people. And Efendee Production was an avenue for people to get to know us. Of course, everybody knows my brother. He's like the most popular guy in
You all right over there? I'm sorry, Frank. It's just a lot going on. You okay?
My brother is typically the most popular guy.
You laughing, he laughing, you laugh. I'm like, I'm so into what Frank is saying. Stop interrupting Frank. Go ahead.
Yeah, he's typically the most popular guy in any room he walks into, so people know him. However, people don't know me. I'm usually behind the scenes. I'm pretty reserved and quiet.
Don't boost his ego.
Right? But with Efendee Production, it gives a chance to people to see not just him, but the both of us and how we operate and how we our relationship with one another. They see how I'm the younger brother that tends to antagonize him every chance I get, and they see how he responds to that. And honestly, from our perspectives, it was like, hey, this would be cool to put on camera to people see who Efendee is, and for people to kind of build a rapport with us. And it'll give opportunity for people to say, okay, yeah, their clothing is cool, but you know what? I like them as people.
Right. They're dope.
Right.
And I love that you went in that direction, because from the day I started with you guys, that's all I wanted. I kept saying, like, company story, right? Company story, family. And you guys not only trusted me with that, but you took it in your own direction. Right. So not only do you guys take great direction and I would even say a bit of consulting, but you guys are creative. So it's like, I could bring you an idea, Phoenix can bring you an idea, and you don't just do the idea. You blast the idea. You make it larger than life. And I think that's what's always going to set Efendee apart. And I can say that as somebody who's worked with you, beside you, and has watched you flourish in what it is that you do, is that all the different facets make Efendee whole, right? And I'll present this question to both of you, but I'm going to pivot to Don for a second. Obviously, BB Sundays, the best brunch in South Florida, hands down. And
Florida.
By the way, BB does not stand for best brunch, even though it's the best brunch. But it's beyond brunch, okay? It's beyond just eating and that's it. So as someone who's in entertainment, right, you deal with people that want to come, have a good experience, customer service. You also deal with, obviously, now you have acts, right? We just had Maeda, who came to BB Sundays. We have Duran Bernard coming soon. Now we have a new facet. right? We have Threads and Melodies, right? So what about your experiences from BB Sundays creatively, right? I wanted you to kind of mirror those things because it's all you. It's all done, right? It's all, and obviously the big three is more people outside of just, just Don, but your part. What is your creative eye bringing that from BB Sundays into Threads and Melodies? Because that's something new and fresh and something that when I, spoke about it, both of you were excited, but you lit up. And I know that comes from beyond just liking the idea. You live the idea every Sunday.
Right. It's not only that. I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
It's not only that. It was my way of interlocking both businesses together. And it was like, man, I see an additional vision that can possibly help both brands. It's almost like, not if, when this works and they see this, it's going to build up both brands in such a way that we're going to have artists lined up to not only want to work BB Sundays and perform there. When I say work, perform, but they're going to know that it comes with Thread and Melodies. And here's what I really saw. When they did Beats for Dre, who was the guy that helped him out? I can't remember his name.
Phoenix Encyclopedia.
It was one of the singer guys.
Well, the guy that got it off was Jimmy Iovine.
Jimmy Iovine, yes. And what he did was, he did something very simple. Obviously, he owns a record studio. Everyone who wanted studio time, they had to do one thing. During their studio session, they had to wear the headphones.
Product placement.
That was all. He didn't need them doing anything. You had to wear the headphones. And he was going to take pictures of you while you was doing that. So when he caught all these celebrities wearing that, it just grew that brand tremendously to the point when they sold it, they don't even own it no more, but they sold it and I saw the exact same thing. Like, wow, okay, cool. It's going to get to the point where everyone that we sign on to perform at BB Sundays, they will have I'm trying to remember the term for it.
Like a personal meet and greet?
Yeah, a personal meet and greet that they have to do at Efendee first.
I love that. So that's a great way to, like you said, merge the two businesses, but still keep them separated. Like, and come here for clothes and still come here Sundays
so it's
for
almost
a vibe.
like before that, you will have to perform at, or you have to be at BB Sunday, Efendee clothing store. And I already see the vision. Everyone who's there will be wearing a dope ass Efendee hat when they're doing Threads and Melodies. They have to, everybody has to wear something, this, that, whatever the case may be. So that has got me super excited, along with the other things that we have planned already. So when it comes to the ideas, the term that I was, I always going to use, when you are the well, your water never runs dry. And I'm an ideas person. If you want to get me to talking to you, we can talk about money.
Let's brainstorm.
Let's brainstorm. With brainstorming, I will sit in a room with you and talk for hours, which is what I pride myself on, because you said something. I've always thought one of my strongest skill set was, if you come to me with an idea, I can modify it and make it better.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Always know how to do
and
that.
I love that that's like something that you guys stay true to, right? Because there's no idea too big or too small, like you always say, Frank, and you're always open to what that looks like. And I think what's unique and what a lot of businesses should pay attention to is being multidimensional. Right? Because when FUBU, and I love to use FUBU as an example because FUBU was in its time, right, a huge brand. FUBU really did something where it revolutionized how we look at clothing. They really did a lot of product placement in music videos, celebrities, red carpets, Rockaware, things like that, Baby Fat, other brands, even like Kanai, like these types of brands were making sure, Tommy Hilfiger, that they were on top of people, right? On people's bodies, you know what I'm saying? And I think for Efendee to be quote unquote a small business and think like a huge enterprise is what makes you different. Don't think because you're a small business, you're small. That is a huge misconception in business. And when you have the vision, execute on it. You know what I'm saying? And I think that is so dope. Your come up story, you guys wanted to have like a cleaners, right? And then that completely changed. Your ideas might change, but how you execute those ideas, I think, is what truly matters. So my last questions to both of you, you know what I'm saying? My last question to both of you to close out is, so even when things like lending money, right? You could see sometimes families divide, families break, even brotherhoods, friendships, whatever. What keeps you both grounded? Yeah.
You started already?
Yeah.
Oh, snap. My bad.
Cool.
I'm so sorry.
Got you looking a fool on camera. No, but I really just want to ask, what keeps you guys grounded? Don't instigate, because Don will be mad at me. Don't do it. Don't do it. What keeps you grounded in wanting to work together?
I'll go first. What keeps us grounded? Well, I'll speak for myself and he'll speak for himself.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for, by the way. Yes.
What keeps me grounded and want to continue working with my brother, going back to family. Me and my brother, although we're 10 years apart, some people may not know that, we've had our ups and downs as siblings. But ultimately, we've always ended up on the same page. And especially now as adults, we've learned to respect the things that were different about each other. And we've learned in the ways we complement one another. And that's not to say that we still don't butt heads. We do butt heads, but at this point, we understand how each other operates. So when we don't see eye to eye, we understand to take a step back and understand where the partner is coming from. Because one thing we do understand, that no matter what bickering we may have, we genuinely want the best for one another. So whatever ideas I may present that he doesn't agree with, he's not just going to shoot it down. Before he does anything, he's going to say, okay, what made you do this? And then vice versa. If he has something that I don't like, before I say, hey, that's stupid, which I would never do, I would just tell him what I don't agree with it about. I'll ask him, okay, what made you go this route? What's your vision here? And then we can find a common point, saying, okay, I see where you're trying to go. This is where I'm trying to go. If we were to align it this way, this is where we meet in the middle, where we both get something we want and we both give up something that we're willing to give up.
So it's definitely collaborative and a sense of discussion amongst the both of you.
Right, and that's with everything, with the way the shop looks, with the way the clothing are. We even had that
quality, the design, the colors,
right.
Every
we
detail.
Got some basketball shorts coming out recently, and he asked me something. I'm like, no, I didn't plan on doing that. And he was like, look, I need you to do this. So then we talked about, okay, well, why do you want me to do this?
Right.
This is why I want you to do this.
Sell me on it. That's
right.
how you.
And
that's
basically
how you
what it
lift
is.
each other up. Though.
I'm not shooting down. This is the point where this is the floor I'm giving you to sell me.
Right. Because you're both in business together. So even if somebody with like a person came to you with an idea, you have to sell me on the ideas. That's dope that you do that on each other. That's an amazing answer.
And even
do
now,
you want to chime in on anything?
And
yeah, go ahead.
sometimes we even play trump cards. It's like, look, I don't have the English to explain to you why I need this to happen. I just need you to trust me.
What about the Creole? Do you have the Creole to explain it? I'm just saying, suck passe. Do you have anything you want to add to that? Thank you, Frank. That was beautiful. So poetic.
When you have a vision, there's certain people you gotta sell them on the vision, and not saying those people can't play a role in your life as well. You just gotta understand the role that person is gonna have to play. Then there's other people you don't have to sell them. You can just look, and there's a synergy. You know, when you have that best friend, and they're across the room from you.
Y'all just lock in.
And you don't even have to lock in for a long period of time. You hear everybody talking and you just look. And just with that look, she or he knows what you're talking about.
Absolutely.
Okay, that's the bond me and Frank have. And it's like, I understand.
The good drop on Phoenix. I see you over there nodding like I'm extract that part.
Right. It's like 85% of communication is nonverbal. And if that's the case, then with us, we literally can talk 90% of the times and we don't have to say anything. And we know what's going on. And even with certain, because understand this, when it comes to business, you're going to make mistakes. If you're not willing to accept those mistakes and learn from them, then once again, you're in it for the wrong reasons. You're not going to learn. And with me, in everything that I do, it's a learning experience.
Absolutely.
And because of that, once we learn it and then get to learn it with somebody and share that, hey, listen, this is what we need to do now. So the next time when we do it, we don't make that same mistake. If we do it like this, not saying we're not going to do it again. We just learned something. We didn't take a loss. We just learned something. We're going to do it like this time, and let's see what happens. And we go from there. And that journey is like no other. People are really, there are lots of folks, they're not willing to, they don't embrace the journey. Whereas I know he's willing, he's there for the long haul.
Both of you are in the dream.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I love it. You learn it, you earn it, you love it, you rise above it. Listen, y'all, we got Efendee in the building. Y'all clap it up for Frank and Don. Make sure that you guys shop at the dopest urban fashion, casual, chic boutique in all of Florida. You said it earlier, in all of Florida. It's going to be the whole nation. One day it's going to be the whole world. Listen, this is the Phoenix Mag. Make sure that you follow us at the Phoenix Mag. I am your favorite chica, Frankie Red. Make sure that you get that Besos by Red. Y'all saw how through all these shots it never came off, okay? That is that 24-hour matte lipstick. Don't play with me. Also, big shout out to BB Sundays. What are you doing right now? Go to BB Sundays. And if this is a Monday, because I don't know when this is going to drop, make sure that you get that 50% off. If not, just wait till the next Monday, because, that's what happens. It's on YouTube. It's here forever. Every Monday we have a sale. And of course, last but not least, make sure that you continue to watch other videos. We got so many dope interviews. Y'all heard that Threads and Melodies? I know you did. Click this video right here. This is going to take you straight to Alexander Star. I am your host, Frankie Red. Thank you guys so much for being tuned in, and I'll see you at the next Spotlight Show. Oh, wait, I ain't get to do this the whole day. Give me this. Give me this. And cut.
I like that.
That's all, folks.